do I know about my band? Well, you see, I think the way that the band is put together is based on the counselor's strength or his personality. And obviously you can tell just by looking at me, it's like I've had oral sex with a bag of Skittles. I only know one of the campers that's in my group named Shelley.
Don't throw water in
and last camp, she did not get on with her counselor and threw water in his face. Another rumbling is the boy Austin, a young kid and a drummer whose parents are actually thinking that he's a genius in his own pants. He's young and scared, and fear is the death knell of rock and roll. You know, I don't want to hurt his feelings, but this camp is about growth. It's two things. It's actually fun and growth. And in 1 week, we become a band.
The thought of pulling a band together in 5 days is basically unthinkable. I've been in a lot of bands, but never one where I've walked in, never met anybody, and they have never met each other, and gotten in a room and picked up our guitars and actually tried to make some music. So to me, it's kind of like a blind date. So it's like eharmony.com. It's either going to be a lot of love in the room or complete chaos.
Music is my passion. I love music. I've been drumming for 4 years, 5 years, and I love drumming. There's nothing I'd love to do, like nothing more I'd love to do than be a drummer.
Me and Natalie, we've been in a band for about 2.5 years now together. So
I've been pretty much singing since forever and playing whatever I have to write music.
I have faith in you all. I just would like to be able to get to the first verse. Okay? If we get to the first verse, I'm thinking that we're going to win a Grammy.
Yeah. So we have our first show tonight, one song, at our to-be-disclosed location.
Here we go.
My shoulders have dropped a couple of inches. I feel a lot better.
I'm sure it'll be a little rough around the edges because we just met each other a couple hours before being thrown onto the stage, but I think it's going to sound pretty good.
Our first rehearsal went, it was all right. I mean, the beginning was lots of mess ups, but towards the end we have it down pretty solid, I think.
How we'll do tonight is yet to be seen. I actually went into the men's room and prayed for 20 minutes. How did it go? Can you spell root canal? It was a little rough. At one point, like I wanted to give my band espresso because they were like watching an oil painting. A brand new day. Last night is over with.
The band that I have, they all wanted to come and jam with like me and Mark, so when I told them, look, Vince Neil wants to play a couple songs with us, they were like, awesome, which Motley tune do we learn?
I have to say the highlight today was definitely the jam with Vince.
it was cool for me after seeing pictures of Motley Crue in the Hit Parade or Metal Edge for so many years to see them up that close in person.
The shock of the day is Peter Prozac boy, who, you know, yesterday he was like moist and gray and sweating profusely. Today he walked in and he had a sense of humor and he was writing lyrics.
I can write them very quickly. I'm very quick with lyrics.
Now he's getting cocky. The blessing of the rock and roll fantasy camp is that when you find yourself comes out. I actually came down on Austin a little bit last night. I think he's incredibly talented. I don't know, I think he got scared, like I said all along, and it showed. And I said to him afterwards, Austin, without you, this band is nothing.
I knew that Austin had felt a setback for himself, and I could see it in his reaction. And I knew he wasn't going to be running to me. And I felt, you know, some anxiety about that.
It's been great. It's fun to get up and just jam. I couldn't think of a better way to pass a week. And it's nice because everybody's just so cool and they all seem really excited about being here. And the whole concept of what's happening is great.
I would love to play on a stage with Slash, any song. If I did that, I could die the next day, be a happy guy. I was speechless. It was a dream come true to meet Slash and see him jam with him. That was awesome. I could have met Jesus Christ himself. I wouldn't have been more excited.
Another thing that why I feel so passionate about music is just seeing, like I say, just seeing these people just learning so much in such a short space of time and having fun.
This is one of the biggest Who fans in the world, certainly in this building today. This is Donald.
Having fun? You want me to sing it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do the backing vocals?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Singing with Roger was even way better than I thought it was going to be. Just one thrill I wasn't expecting.
And you did it so well. The tempo never sped up. So you've made it. Yes. Congratulations. No, really. Well done. It's brilliant.
I remember throwing punches around. 1, 2, 3, 4.
By the end of yesterday, we were playing well, we were having fun, and then we came in today just flying. It's been fun. And I think everybody, including Mark, is very happy with the results.
It doesn't matter if you've been playing for a day or for 30 years if you're a beginner like me. You're just here at Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp to have a great time.
This is a fantasy camp, and this was trying to make their fantasy come true. I think when they start to jam with like Joe Walsh, when you're looking over there and there he is and you're playing guitar next to him, at that point you feel like you've arrived.
First of all, it's been an amazing week. It's been great playing with all the artists, getting all their compliments, just jamming with them. It's been great. When I first got here, I was extremely nervous. I couldn't even hold a drum beat straight because I didn't know any of these people. And I was just like, I got like a god in here, you got Mark in here, and then we're buddies and we've been playing great.
We got one more step, the live gig. If we pull off the live gig, it's going to be fantastic.
I think we're in good shape. Everybody seems calm, so we'll see.
Time flew by really quickly and everything came together so last minute but right on target. Jamie is about to go play with Vince Neil for a couple of songs because he knows his tunes.
Real excited and I'm a little nervous. I hope I don't screw it up too bad, But I had no idea this place was so big inside, It's pretty big. It's the biggest stage I've ever been on before.
I am absolutely prepared for this moment, and the best thing is the band is absolutely prepared for this moment. My expectations for this camp was not to get my hopes up too high, to say, well, let's go, let's have fun, and maybe we'll meet most people for a couple minutes. If that's what happens, cool. And it was so much more than that.
Just gotta catch my breath. That was cool.
I am so happy for them. I was looking at all their faces and like they were on fire. It was electric.
Wow, baby! Tonight.
It was everything that you want it to be. It's like the first night of the biggest event of your life. It was just fantastic. And to be honest with you, if you're gonna find love, it's in the truth. And a rock and roll fantasy camp is about love, which means it's about truth.
I got on the stage and I've been like popping lozenges and stuff, and there's my daughter, my 12-year-old daughter, in the front row in the balcony. Daddy! And I'm telling you, I couldn't stop.
I just felt like I was a million miles up in the sky. It was great.
That was super cool, man.
I'm speechless. It was fantastic.
It was like a happy ending. And I don't mean that in a massage parlor sort of way. I mean like it was a happy ending rock and roll wise. We were a band.